Beni çoğunuz zaten Koboküs'ü kurucusu olarak biliyor. Koboküs'ü biz 2018 yılında kurduğumuz sene de Webrazzi alanında birinci olmuştuk Uğur, hatırlarsan. Sizin sayenizde bayağı bir yerlere geldik, sağ olun. Açık bankacılık konusunda da Türkiye'de şu anda 20.000 KOBİ'ye ulaşmış durumdayız. Çoğu para şirketine EFT havaleyle para yüklemeni zaten yapıyoruz. Ama ben 2 sene önce Webrazzi Fintech'te bir tren yolu göstermiştim. Tren yolunun ucu yoktu ve Türk fintechlerinin yurt dışına bağlantısı olmadığından dolayı büyüyemediklerini, işte yatırım alamadıklarını görüyordum. Böyle bakınca da biz bütün bankaları Türkiye'de entegre ettikten sonra gittik 3000 tane bankayı işte İngiltere'de, Avrupa'da ve MENA bölgesine entegre ettik. Ve son olarak da Solaris Bank'la anlaşıp Banking as a Service tarafını tek bir API'ye döndürdük. Yani siz tak çalıştır olarak Avrupa'da banka kurabiliyorsunuz bugün. Kendi uygulamanızda, kendi cüzdanınızda. Hatta şöyle örnek vereyim. Biraz önce Spey'de söyledi. Spey'in Fenerbahçe'ye verdiği bir wallet var. Fenerbahçe'nin Avrupa'daki Fenerbahçelere yönelik bir wallet servisi vereceğiz beraberce. Yani Fenerbahçe kartını Google Pay'ine, Apple Pay'ine yükleyip harcamasını yapabilecek. Solaris Bank'la beraber verdiğimiz servisler neticesinde. Bro, stage is yours. Vince şimdi size tam olarak işbirliğimizle ilgili güzel bir sunum yapacak Solaris'le beraber. Teşekkür ederim.
Good afternoon, everybody. So my name is Vince Jacobs, and before talking about the partnership between Rackle and Solaris Bank, I figured let's take a step back and introduce Solaris Bank properly to understand what Solaris Bank has been doing in the European market for the last 6 years. So Solaris Bank is a tech company with a banking license, meaning that we can do many different things in the banking sector, but we decided to approach things a bit differently. So we focus on banking as a service or white label banking, or you could also call it B2B2C business models. So we've been live in the European market, starting out of Germany with a full German banking license, and said to ourselves, we see fintech companies, we see digital companies, we see even banks that struggle to get the right financial products to extend their ecosystem and to keep that customer more engaged with themselves, with the brands. So we said, let's help those companies and give them access to those banking products. So luckily enough, a couple different investors agreed with that. BBVA, Visa, Samsung, Lakestar, and many others said this will be the future because banks themselves will slowly but surely move more to the background, and the digital companies and the fintechs will rise and increasingly add fintech products to their ecosystem. So we have been live for the last 5.5 years. We have now 700 or so employees. We have more than 60 different partners on our platform that are offering a variety of different products. So there's a couple different products that we are currently offering, and this is what we call the lasagna slide of Solaris Bank, where on the one hand we are offering different products, digital banking, so accounts, payment products. We offer card issuance, of course from Visa, also MasterCard. We offer different lending propositions, and we offer crypto solutions. But we have said to ourselves, you know what, we don't want to talk with the end customer. We don't care about the end customer. We don't want to talk with them. We don't want to charge them. What we do is expose APIs, and different companies, whether you have a license or you don't have a license, can access those products. And this is where corporates, for example, even the Samsung said, we want to issue cards in Germany because we believe this will extend the Samsung Pay offering in the market. We focus on many different fintechs who said, we don't want to get our own license, or we don't have the need for such an overhead with all the compliance, all the operations, all the risk management topics. Why don't we just dock to Solaris Bank's APIs and make it much quicker and much easier to get access to those products? So we of course haven't all of this built all of it by ourselves. We have also taken different products from the markets, and we have seen that some of our partners still find it somewhat difficult, or they don't have the expertise to build out fintech solutions, to really create the right user experiences. So this is where Rackle is coming into the picture. Rackle says, you know what, we take away all that complexity and all the flexibility that you would have with Solaris Bank, all the different API endpoints. We make it very easy for you to integrate and to offer those solutions in the European market. So what Rackle is doing is they can provide front ends, they can provide business logics, they can provide super easy dashboards for you to understand better how your customer is behaving, how the profiling of that customer is, personalized marketing efforts, so you can much better target what your customer is doing and understand what your customer is doing. So if we see different Turkish companies that have an interest in moving into the European market, this is the time to talk to us, because we believe that... Everything okay? Okay. We believe that it's so much quicker to integrate via Rackle. It's just a matter of weeks. So you can test very quickly, you can adjust, you can do A/B testing, you can understand how your customers are interacting, and you could be a big bank that say, I want to explore the German, the French, the European market, or I'm a fintech and I just see a lot of Turkish people moving into the European market and I want to follow them as my diaspora. So we started in the German market, but being a European bank, being a German bank, it is very, very easy to expand that across the European market as well. So on the one hand, you can say we start with cards, and then soon after that we enter into the lending space, or we enter into the crypto space. So you can expand with Solaris Bank and Rackle with different products to really start monetizing more and more on your customer. And on the other hand, you can say we also expand geographically. We go into the French market, into the Spanish market, into the Italian market or the Dutch market. So that makes it much, much easier with one single integration to capture the whole European market without the need for any license yourself coming out of Turkey or coming from anywhere else in the world actually. And that of course makes it a super exciting proposition. So literally what this is plug and play system, an instant banking instance in the European market, and we believe that this will be the future, making it very easy, making sure that customers get the best experience they get, because we don't see banks being the future of the customer integrations or the customer interactions. Actually, we have a couple sayings in Solaris Bank where we say, banking products, they're not really sexy. You still need to use them, but the customers don't use them as a final goal. They use them to do something else. So a banking product is actually an enabling product to achieve a different goal. Right? So nobody wakes up in the morning and says, yes, today I'm going to get a loan. It's super exciting. But people do wake up in the morning and say, yes, today I'm going to get a car. But they might still need to get a loan for that car. But they don't want to go then to the bank branch, fill in all those paperwork and so on. They'd rather say, I go to the car website, I fill in my details, I get scored in a couple of seconds, get my credit, buy that car right away on that website without having to talk to my bank directly. But of course, in the background, there is a Solaris Bank, there is a Rackle, there is many other companies out there to enable those services. So we very much believe that banks will go more to the background, as I said before. We will see different interactions happening with digital companies that are expanding their ecosystems, and therefore they want to have a very quick time to market because, of course, the window of opportunity is very, very small because there's so many different companies looking at this right now. Of course, everybody knows the example of Apple, of Amazon, of Uber, of Samsung, who are all looking into those different fintech solutions. So having only a very quick time to market will definitely increase your chances of success. So that's what we had to say for today. So we have a booth over there. We're looking forward to see all of you over there to ask more questions and explore how we can work together. And hopefully you will start building your financial products with us. Thank you.